Bien le bonjour and welcome to this slightly special video, because even if it's not so much of an achievement seeing how few content I've put out there, it's already been 2 years that I started this project. The channel itself was created a bit earlier, but it's on the 10th of June 2017 that I started to upload videos, and I do hope that I published this one on the 10th of June 2019. As I'm not really made for live commentary because I tend to run in circles or talk England as a friend told me, instead of having a 40 minutes long video going nowhere, here's a slightly less cheery one, but a bit more on track. To begin with, let me thank you all, especially the most patient ones. You're free to not believe me, but it really is genuine. Merci. I could spend a whole video worth of saying merci, but it will become quickly annoying, so I'll just try to discuss some things regarding my channel. First and foremost, I admit that I was far too naive when I started this project. I was so sure that I could keep on a real schedule. I won't bother you with the details, but I came across lots of different issues that just piled up again and again, which evidently slowed down and even stopped the content production. I'm still trying to find the right ways to work faster or better, such as cutting the longer topics in multiple parts, like the mechanics explanations. This solution kinda bothers me, as it makes my intro video already partially outdated. I don't see the point in doing short and long versions anymore, as it will be utterly redundant to divide those in multiple parts. Therefore, I'll only do long versions from now on, as well as the comparison videos like the Sigmascape, Deltascape, or was it the other way? Now I can almost hear you ask, why haven't you done any video about the last Omega Raid tier? I could have, and even should have done at least a video on Chaos, since I actually prepared myself to get out of my solitary confinement for at least this fight, by saving up deals to buy equipments or even craft them myself, and looking for a somewhat decent party of players. I even streamed the night before the 4.4 patch's release, the fight against Chaos and ending of the original Final Fantasy on NES, followed by the PSP remake, so I was largely able to gather footage of the required skills and visual effects from these games. Life being as it is, you can clearly see that it never came to fruition. Weirdly enough, since I actually managed to clear the 9th floor of Alexander back when 3.4 launched. Some of you might point their fingers at my 1-year special video that mysteriously vanished, and yes, I tried my chance at streaming. I just wasted a lot of time and money in it, but I won't tell you how much. I could have asked Momo-sama or even Drag Gamestein to use their footage once again. I'm still immensely grateful that they agreed beforehand, with the only condition of giving full credit to them for those. What was the problem then? Let's just simply say that I didn't want to always rely on them and look like a parasite or lazy guy. If I'm not mistaken, you should have been watching a video of me leveling my character in Blue Mage because I haven't even started doing it. The same goes for Eureka, where I didn't even started Pyros, or Pyros, despite having to do another part of the island after that. Not forgetting the next expansion that's almost on us. There's also that Moogle event that has 2 or 3 rewards I'm interested in. Why can't I hold all this content? Talking about the next X-Pack, I have a question for you all. My content tends to be closed off. I mean that there's not really anyone ready to go through the same amount of research to make sure what I said is true or false, which in the end reduces the chance of people interacting with me outside of clicking like or dislike, or spell it out in the comments. Talking about this, don't forget to do so, right? I know, it's annoying to hear that, but remember to talk to your friends about this channel, whether they might be interested or just a bit curious. Unless you're as lonely as me, in any case I'm not mad at anybody. At first I planned on covering the 6 original classes of the series that were remade to suit FF14's mechanics. The Warrior, the Thief, and that's all currently. The script for the monk video is still not complete. I shouldn't be laughing, it's shameful. Here's the actual question. Considering that I haven't been really following the roadmap so far, should I try to do a video as quickly as possible after the release of Shadowbringers on the new Gunbreaker job? Or should I just go on with the Monk, the White Mage, Black, Red, etc.? That would allow me to fix some elements in my Warrior video, but that's the risk with following an MMORPG. We get that kind of surprises, even as some of you will tell me that Gunblade was hinted at for a while, save for the Dancer ending up as a ranged DPS. Haha! And I'm not even talking about the Blue Mage. So I'm insisting on this. I'd really like to hear your opinions or answers, and thanks in advance for taking the time to comment. The second important thing I'd like to discuss, and you might comment on it too, is related to my two channels. Again, I've probably been too optimistic, and I should have done only one channel instead of two separate ones. You probably guessed where I'm getting at. I want to turn Before FF14 into a double language one. I won't delete the French channel, as it can act as a safety net in case something happened to the English one, but from now on it will see the French videos uploaded alongside the English versions. I won't give up on the French videos. The other reason is that pretty much all of my other accounts are 2 or even 3 in 1 with my Baguette Cat channel, such as Twitter, Facebook, even BitChute and Minds, although I only upload the English videos on the latter. I don't think that it would change a lot of things if I did the same with YouTube. What do you think? Should I keep both channels separated, or should I merge them? Another practical question this time: should I just re-upload all the French videos I did so far on the Before FF14 channel if I go with the merging? Just giving you a heads up, you're still free to tell me to bugger off. Now the last part, and you're free to leave since it's only to quickly talk about my other channel, Baguette Cat, that I briefly mentioned earlier. It's more of a mess, as I used it to stream and dump the VOD of the aforementioned streams, but since I gave up on this anyway, I'll try some other things like explaining how Disney songs were localized in France, or doing some game reviews. Yes, such an original idea. You're free to suggest what game I could do at first. I kinda want to start with FF15, when I'll find some time. Or Hollow Knight, Ori and the Blind Forest, or even Papers, Please that I recently bought. I think I pestered you long enough. Once again, don't forget to talk to other people about this channel, who knows, they might like it, and that helps me a lot. I don't blame anyone, I often forget to click on like after watching an AVGN or JonTron video, despite really enjoying them. I'm not comparing myself to them, that was just an example. Hope you'll have a good night, weekend or whatnot. Prenez soin de vous et amusez-vous bien.